We are living in chaotic, conflicting, volatile times, and we've got to approach that with a better leadership framework. We've got to be much more agile in our learning. I was happy to become an adjunct member of Torrens University. That's because I have started several businesses. I can provide students access to my businesses. I do sit on boards of companies. I own a recruitment company. A big chunk of the recruitment that we do is aimed at providing indigenous candidates to some of the better career opportunities in the state and across the country, actually. And that company is actually half owned by Aboriginal people now too. The Woolly Nation and myself have partnered to do even more work into the future. I am passionate about workplace learning because ultimately it's people in the workplace that end up making the decisions that will have the greatest impact. Torrens University's got a fantastic reputation in industry. Its eagerness to work with business, to use current business practice, or to teach current business practice, to offer students, the best platforms for learning. And by preparing Torrens students with the support of the adjunct faculty, I think we're giving those students the best chance to get into a job and make some big impact. I sit on one of the Torrens advisory committees, and in that capacity, and I know it's the same for the other members that sit on those advisory committees, we try to ensure that the content of the programs that Torrens runs is current. All the adjuncts that I associate with are at a point in their career where they have, they've had success, and now they've got some time available that they can put into working with students, reading through their drafts, providing advice. We'll make sure that we not only do the introduction for the student and help supervise that student through the project, but we actually get the student in to do a presentation to the senior leadership team, meet the HR director, here's the CEO. So it gives the student access to networks that you don't necessarily get or you can't easily make when you're a student, and the adjuncts can fast track that. I think you've only got to look at the research projects that Torrens universities take on, and they take on serious research that will contribute to making things better. And I'm particularly interested in the normal human response to that post-normal condition where there is all this conflict and chaos. Often we retreat to the safe and the known, the stuff that we're comfortable doing, and it's that type of thinking that has perpetuated some of the worst problems of the world: population issues, climate change, social disparity, housing, education, the list can go on. Business psychology has coalesced a lot of my interests across business. I'm interested in what makes people tick, and also, how to get the most out of people for business. What makes Torrens different is the way it uses its adjuncts. It's the requirement for adjuncts to continually prove that they're up to date, to prove that they're not just staying up to date, but they can think differently